Back at it again.
You are now tuned into Bossman Chuck Beats.
We appreciate y'all, man. Ron G's. Let me ask you something. Ron G's,
let me down, man.
Don't you know what was the name you was called? What was his name again? Who was this,
Big O.
This guy? Was it Big O? I think he was called
Big O. Man, I was supposed to be Big O, man. Big O, man. Listen, man. Big O got served, man. That got served.
Definitely.
Like you feel me? Like you feel me in front of the whole world.
As the blunt burns, I spark it up and let the team take a turn rolling. Pass it off to A.W. Bird. He about to hit you with a little spoken word. Ron G's rolling trees. My nigga, please. Trend of the day might have you weak in the knees. Melly Mel 2L, all caps, all facts. She the upload queen, Israel, and that's a rap. Harlem Smiley in the place, so you know it's time to roll. Tune in to As the Blunt Burn Pod Show.
No, you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do. What y'all smoking on? I said, what you want?
And I ain't talking about the whole LA, I'm talking about the whole world, Craig.
And he thought Big O was gonna stomp the yard.
Bro, I thought he was going, you feel me? I thought he was going baby Chris Brown him, but you feel me?
You know what? Like, I'm not gonna leave you in there by yourself. I'm not gonna leave you on the island by yourself. We all came on here and we all said the same thing, that Mario, even though he had a few, we thought he had no chance of absolutely winning this battle. We all thought.
Mario.
You're confident, Ron G's? You was calling the Big O. Nah, he got this. Nah, he about to wash him.
I said the same thing.
I was so, you feel me?
Me too.
I was so convinced.
I was with you.
Bro, nobody cared about Mario, bro. Like, you feel me? I'm just keeping it a buck. Like, you feel me? Like, if bitches was like, excuse my language, if females was going to go see, like, an artist or whatever, and if they had to pick between Mario or Omarion, they definitely will be going with Omarion.
Let me say this. If I was going to have a watermelon eating contest, I definitely would pick O'Malley up.
O'Malley is going crazy on that. Let me ask y'all something. I'm going to go around the room. What do y'all think went wrong for Omarion, Melly?
Everything.
I think it was his song selection.
Yeah.
I think it was his song selection that really messed him up, because it seems like in the second half, that's when he started to turn up. That's when he started sounding a little bit better. That's when, he started, doing a little bit more in the second half. But that first half, basura.
The crazy part is, in the whole thing of the situation, he had the first go. And he did good with starting off with touch. Like, I ain't even gonna hold. Like, he started off with the first two, but then Mario was pulling them shits out. You feel me? Like, I'm not even gonna hold you. So as soon as he would have.
No, go ahead. My fault. I didn't mean to cut you off. My bad. Go ahead.
No, the only thing I was gonna say was, as soon as, like, you feel me, he seen how the first two songs went. Like, you feel me, and there were two of his, big songs. He should have been like, all right, I got for this. Like, he should have already seen what's up. He should have told that DJ, look, I don't give a fuck what we picked before, but we gonna mix this bitch up.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Ron G's. I think him doing touch in the beginning was a bad move. I don't think that was a great start out song. With those, like, touch was a song to where it was a Billboard hit, yes, but everybody didn't like that song. You want to start out with a song that's not your best song, but a memorable one that you get the crowd into it instantly when you're doing the versus battle. People was wanting to start out with this song so fast.
Especially with hashtag Me Too right about now. That touch ain't.
Songs. I think that Omarion should have started out with the B2K joints.
Yes.
Correct.
Right.
That would have warmed up the crowd. That would have got, that would have built it. That would have built it up anticipation for everybody to start getting into it. Like he should have did the bump first.
That's what I was
B.A.W. Bird.
He should have did some of the B2K first, because that would have started getting everybody in. Like, okay, we about to build up the anticipation, and then started gradually going into his hits.
That's crazy.
And you know what's crazy? His resentment against the whole group is what I mean, because that's the reason why he felt like he could do it on his own and he didn't have to use the B2K. You know what I mean?
Nah,
but he was the lead singer.
Yeah, and the Ron G's, I ain't even gonna lie. This is a situation like with 50 Cent and Lloyd Banks. It wasn't his resentment towards the rest of the crew. He was working super hard. None of them was, right? When you got a group and then there's one person who's getting mad solo artists and mad solo this and that, the other person should be doing it too. We done seen it before in a lot of times. When Bobby Brown left New Edition, they didn't stop working. They done had two groups that came from that, separate groups and all that too. You keep working. Now you look at Ray Schumer. There's no reason. What's the light skin one?
Slim Jimmy.
Slim Jimmy wasn't doing no work. He wasn't doing no work, Slim Jimmy. You got what's name doing mad features with people.
You got Sway Lee. Sway Lee doing mad features. Yeah. Slim Jimmy just in the background, like he don't got nothing else to do.
Yeah, what was Lil Fizzy and them doing? What was they doing besides B2K?
Being victims. It was being victims.
Yes. Exactly. Being victims, fell victim to everything that was going on with Chris Stokes and all of that, them whole allegations. And then we finally see them pop up after so many years of on a hiatus on Love and Hip Hop.
That's crazy. Let me ask
talking zesty.
Yeah. A.W. Bird. Captain Zesty was that was, you know what? Let me ask y'all something.
Got it.
Did Mario kind of Jedi mind trick Omarion? And when I say that, he talks so much about him needing B2K songs. He talks so much about him dancing around on the stage. That's all you can do is dance. That Omarion went away from. He only danced in like 2 songs.
Improv comedy when he brought the low budget Renner B2K out there and had to do like
that was smart. There was a lot of props. There was a lot of props, but
it was a lot of props. But that worked for him in the end. And the reason why is because the dance steps and the choreography really look smooth when you got a group behind you. When it's just one person in a tank top and some Air Force Ones that he trying not to crush, it don't look.
Omarion background, I mean, his background dancing wasn't on the right side at first.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They didn't even know what to do.
He was looking at each other like, run back in.
I think Omarion can still dance, but they're getting older now. It's not the same thing when you start getting a little bit older and have to keep up with the moves and keep up with everything.
Just don't do it.
I'm gonna tell y'all from a dancer's perspective, okay? Because I am a dancer, y'all, not a stripper. I am a dancer. Like I can do
what kind of dancer? You do modern dance, ballet, African dance?
I'm a hip hop dancer. I'm a hip hop dancer. I do hip hop. Yes, I am a hip hop dancer.
Crazy legs.
I grew up doing hip hop dance. I'm a dope dancer. But as I got older, I just wasn't hitting them 1-2s like I was before now. So I understand. Yeah, just rusty, just a little bit. But you know, it's still always going to be a part of who I am. You know what I mean? So it's always going to be a part of who he is, but he's getting older now. You know, he can't keep up like
Melly, you don't floor rock no more?
No, listen. Listen, I'll be keeping up. Listen, when I battle my kids in a dance battle, bro, I be winning every time because I pull out some stuff these kids don't even know about.
Melly look like the mother. Her kids be sitting there playing the game, and she'll just turn on some music, go up on them like, yeah.
You're like, you don't want to see me?
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's why I say use the word Jedi mind trick, because by him bringing out the fake B2K in the beginning, very beginning, with them doing the fake dances, it made Omarion not want to dance. And us people who think very strategically, the best thing to do is to discredit the best thing you can do.
That was his one wish. One wish.
Correct. They discredited the shit out of it. We're gonna get to that first versus battle too. That's what I think he did. I think he did so much of it because Omarion can still dance.
Yeah, he can.
He was putting out all that shit. He can still dance regardless of his age. I think Mario was smart by making fun of it to where he didn't want to do it as much. So it looked weird when he do try to do it the one or two times. Like Mario done made fun of it already. Same thing with the B2K song. He kept going up there to the brother, aka the DJ, aka Watermelon Twin. But anyway, yeah, you know, and just switching shit up. So I guess he was just like, nah, because he kept saying, yeah, you better go get B2K. You better where's little Fizzy at? You know what I'm saying? And bring him out.
Yeah. Where they at?
You know, so yeah, it was a Jedi mind trick, and I think he kind of just took Omarion out of the essence, because if you looked at the songs that was played, if you just go song for song, Omarion would have won that. But performance-wise for Mario, lack of performance from Omarion as far as like the singing and the less dancing, and then all the antics that none of them worked. Jeremiah didn't work. Tank didn't work. The Watermelon didn't work. Your brother didn't work. And then you had the DJ up there, fucking Mario's DJ was antagonizing the shit out of you. You see this? Oh, this how you rock the crowd. Oh, this how you do it. Oh, and your brother's not saying nothing. Yeah. Where's the help? Where's the teamwork? When it was time to eat that watermelon, he paused. He came up there, cool, dreads his fucking, anyway.
Yeah, and all that, you know what I'm saying? Put a watermelon where his heart used to be.
Crazy, son. Old Melon for the win on the internet. The internet is fucking undefeated with the memes. They call him Old Melon, and the brother is Blue Old Melon. He's like, that shit is crazy, son. Like, they killing him on the internet right now.
It was awful, like you said before on the morning show. Only thing he was missing was a couple of crispy pieces of fried chicken.
That was it. A couple of pieces of chicken with that watermelon and some grape soda.
No, I was waiting for it.
Yep, that shit is crazy.
I was waiting for it.
Ask y'all this question, and then we'll jump off to the to the other versus battle. I asked y'all this question because we all was in agreement that Omarion was gonna beat Mario. Paul.
Yes.
I think we was all wrong about that situation.
I told y'all Mario was gonna sing that shit though.
Yeah, you did say that.
I don't think we were wrong. I think it was just so much as the antics that overshadowed everything, the singing as well, because I think his hits would have definitely blew Mario out of the water.
Melly, you don't think the audio, him not being able to hear himself, had anything to do with the way he sounded? Because I think I done been in the studio to where I couldn't hear myself through the headphones, and I done spit a half a verse, and the shit it sounds off beat. It sounds terrible. There's something about you hearing yourself.
My only thing is, why did it take Omarion so long? After the second or third song or somewhere in between those, you heard Mario say, hey man, look, I'm taking this shit out. I can hear him, I can hear me. That shit sound weird. And then he started rocking. Omarion still had his shit in doing these dumbass.
Yo, he was too frustrated with what was going on. As you can tell, Mario kept telling him, "Turn me down in the headphones. Turn it down on the stage. Turn it up on the stage." Almost every song he kept telling them to adjust something. He was comfortable up there.
Yeah,
Super comfortable up there. And as somebody who has a 95% chance of losing, according to the fans, of course, 95% chance. That was the highest win-loss poll in Verzuz of Mario losing.
He just said, I feel like I'm at home. I feel like it's one of my concerts right now. You know what I'm saying? So he was really about to start rocking. But this is what I'm going to pose out to y'all. Right about now, in this era, in this age, I feel like nobody wants to be exposed. If you are the talent that you say you are, why does everybody have the background heaviness behind their vocals or some supplanted vocals behind them? Why we can't never get your real voice? Even when they tell them to turn the music all the way down, you can still hear that they got production vocals behind what it is that they singing to, beef their voices up. Let's just go with the real voice. I mean, what's going on? When am I ever going to really hear the talent? Is that only for the studio? And we already know in the studio is a 24-track board, so we can manipulate that too. So what you are you really just
Oh yeah, he's definitely talented.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying when you come out here to perform, people want to hear you hit those notes. And when I say hit those notes, I ain't talking about the flat parts. I'm talking about bring it home.
But Omarion's voice was never really that strong in the first place.
Okay, so that's why Mario whipped his ass, because we ain't come to no dance party.
Right, but this was a Verzuz battle. Whether we came for a dance party or not, this is what we know Omarion to do. This is a part of Omarion.
Omarion showed y'all something new, that he can eat the fuck out some watermelon. I don't know how y'all feel about that, but he showed you.
The crazy part was too, it's like even him in the West Coast, man, when he brung out a lot of people on West Coast, they don't know what the hell was going on about Tommy the Clown.
That's LA culture.
Yeah, that's LA culture.
So,
yeah.
It sucks for us for them to be in LA and the crowd wasn't even receptive.
Yeah.
I was like, I was amped when he brought out Tommy the Clown. I was like, oh shit, they about to start clowning and crumping. Yeah. I was amped because in probably I would say 2007, maybe 2000, I first saw Rise, and I was just intrigued by the way they was able to move their body without it being sped up. Yeah. So it was so dope in that aspect to just see it. But that was LA culture at its finest. Tommy the Clown was one of the first people after the Watts riots to start that whole movement and get these kids off of the streets.
That's
so
a fact.
that was definitely a LA culture moment, and I definitely respected it. Salute to Tommy the Clown, and salute to fucking tight eyes and baby tight teeth fly.
That's LA version of the get hypey shit. New York version of the get light. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of that stuff came from that era. So it's when he if he was in a better space. If he was winning the Verzuz battle and then that would have happened, which he probably thought he was going to be winning. He probably thought, like everybody else was saying, he was going to come in there and dog walk Mario. But if he was winning, it would have been way better. Or what he should have did was he should have brought them out way earlier. To me, that was the only one I would probably call a prop, but he used it as a whole song. And then Mario was smart because he came out with a banger right after that. You see what I'm saying? Strategic. He knew what songs went to play right after Omarion played a certain song. See, Omarion messed up by going first too. I'm telling you, it's a difference when you go first and the person follows up behind. It's a big difference. If Mario would have went first and started it off, it could have been a whole different turnout. It could have been the same turnout.
It just depends. It depends on who you are. If Mike Jackson was still alive, you could say, "Fuck it, I'll go first."
Yeah, man, listen, that shit is crazy, man. Yep, but Mike would have went up there and still killed it with the dance.
Right, with the dance moves. Yeah,
I'm gonna moonwalk on every song. You know what I'm saying? You know how that go. So, man, yeah. Before we get into the first half of that Verzuz battle, man, I think we should get into a couple of segments, man.